I was one of these that did have some pain. My pain lasted for approximately, I'm Gail. I've had my implants for 3 years. There's been a few ups, and to be completely honest, there has been a few downs. I probably spent maybe at least 30 or 40,000 for the last few years just trying to save my teeth, and it got to the point where I ended up losing all my top teeth and was starting to lose my bottom. I just had enough, and I started doing some research. And this is when my friend that I golf with, that she did have implants, and they looked great on her. So I decided this is what I want to do. And the more I researched it, and I had 3 different places that I went to, but once I went to Nuvia, I just felt so welcome. And I knew this was a place that I wanted to be. One of the best things about having implants, the feeling of having the implants and never having another toothache ever in my life. I mean, that is just one of the most awesome feelings you could ever have. Some of my concerns, especially in the beginning, just getting ready for surgery. My surgery ended up being like 5.5 hours. When I came out of it, they had ice packs. They were friendly. They talked you through it. You came back the next day. I was one of these that did have some pain. My pain lasted for approximately 8 days. The first few days were the worst, but I found that I took 800 Motrin every 4 hours, and then I took a protein shake, so I didn't take it on an empty stomach. After 8 days, I had no more pain, and I'm 3 years out, and I haven't had any pain since. So it was worth the 8 days. I'm hoping that anybody that is watching, that yes, some will have pain, some will not. It depends on what is being done and how much surgery has to be done, how many teeth have to be removed, and everything else. My first set of teeth weren't perfect. My top, I felt like they were perfect, but my bottom teeth were bulky. They felt big. I tried to explain to people that I felt like Forrest Gump, that my teeth were just like, that was all bottom teeth. I brought this up to the Nuvia personnel. What we did is we actually took about 3, centimeters of teeth and brought it down, and that what ended up being the perfect fit. And now I feel like I've got the perfect teeth in my mouth. I want you to remember that I was one of the first. When we started, there were only 3 offices, and a lot of this was new technology. But back in the day when we first started, this process was a little bit different. We didn't get our permanent teeth. We had like temporary teeth put in. They have perfected their thing. You guys get your permanent teeth within 24 hours. Nuvia will work with you until you feel 100% satisfied with your teeth. When I first got my teeth, I did have a problem speaking. And my problem is I grew up having a lisp. I was in speech correction classes for 12 years because I had a lisp. And then I had it under control, and then all of a sudden I got these new teeth, and I've got it back again. It took me a while, and I still find myself having a problem if I talk too fast or too much. But I find if I slow down, and I put some of the things that I was taught when I was a kid on how to avoid lisping, that I got through it. But for some of you, that you may have the problem just a couple of days, you may have it a couple of weeks, a couple of months. It is something that will get better and that you will be able to control. When you first get your teeth, you have to be on a soft diet for a while. This didn't seem to be too much of a problem for me. I just ate a lot of SpaghettiOs, mashed potatoes, yogurt, bananas, anything that you could, like they say, anything that you can cut with a fork. You'd be surprised at the different things that you can come up with. And it's only 4 months. It was not a problem. And the best thing of being on soft foods, I lost 15 pounds. I mean, that's the best thing that happened to me throughout this whole process. I spent quite a bit of money before all these problems started. I must have spent between 30 and 40,000, probably closer to 40,000, just maybe the last 5 years before I had my implants, just with all the dental work that had to be done. When I found out that I could get implants and that it was a one-time deal, and that I would never have another big dental bill ever again in my life. If we can afford a car, then we can afford your teeth. Your teeth is an investment. It is something that you are going to have for the rest of your life. It is going to make you more confident in yourself. You are going to get these teeth, and we're not going to worry about it. It was one of the easiest decisions I could have made. People ask me, would I do this again if I had to? I would do it again in a second. These teeth in me, they look, they feel, and they act normal. The majority of the time, I don't even think about it because it becomes such a natural part of your life. It's not something that you really ever have to think about. I think if you're sitting on the fence and you're trying to decide whether or not this is something that you want to do, I would just ask you to give Nuvia a call. For any of you out there that are thinking about this, I want you to experience what I've experienced, the confidence that I have in going out and eating, the confidence that I have in speaking with other people, the confidence that I have of not having to think about whether I'm smiling or not to smile, that I'm showing that you have the most beautiful smile out there now, and it's something that you should have confidence in. I want you to feel what I feel and love it. This is the best decision you could ever make in your life.